drive. It was holding against the Cardinals on that last play. So 2nd and 14 with 15 ticks remaining.
2nd and 14. Murray on the run down the sideline. Dortch is there! Upended as he backed down the sideline. Nick Scott tripped him up.
I believe they're going to call that inbounds, so the Cardinals are going to have to use their timeout. Here's 1st and goal for the Bolts.
Herbert drifting, looking, and has to throw it away. Nobody there. It'll be 2nd and goal.
By Hollywood Brown coming from the other side, and everybody's just kind of servicing Hollywood Brown, basically getting out in front and clearing the way so he can have a free run. And Kyler takes matters into his own hands, which we've seen plenty of times, especially last week. It just hits a runner and drops one into Dortch, who took a shot after that catch. But a huge momentum swing. Now they're going to get one shot at the end zone. No timeouts.
They used their last timeout.
One final play for Marcus Mariota and the Falcons. Just play conservative here. They're going to wing it downfield. Well, got to be careful. It's intercepted. Tariq Woolen. And, well, if he could have gotten a return, he would have had to have housed it. Clock hits double zeros, and we go to the locker rooms with the Seahawks 20 and the Falcons 17.
43-yard try by Prater right down the middle. And the Cardinals do get points on the board.
Ooh, that's big left tackle, the second-year guy, Rashawn Slater. Excellent young left tackle for Brandon Staley's Los Angeles Chargers, going into the locker room holding his left arm at a 90-degree angle. They go on without him, 2nd and goal.
And Corey Linsley, that's tough.
Herbert getting outside, looking, and throws it away again. So it'll be 3rd and goal.
Now Jacksonville, you see in the last 2 plays, they've played more of a soft coverage, and there's nowhere in that end zone. There's nowhere in that secondary. No passing lanes for Herbert. They have been effective in this game when they have brought pressure. So do you continue to play the coverage, or do you bring some pressure and force the issue? Looks like they're playing coverage on this snap.
From the 7. The pass, incomplete at the goal line.
He has here on 3rd and 4. Yeah, Rod has been great on 3rd down today. Can't find it anymore. Pocket breaks down and just slings it incomplete. Try to kind of catch everyone off guard to Dillon. But that's a no-go. And here comes the punt team.
Yeah, Keenan Allen is the premier guy. But just like the Chargers have played excellent red zone defense, credit, it's hard when you give up an explosive play to gather yourself and then stop an opposing offense. So credit Jacksonville's defense.
Dustin Hopkins from 25 yards out. It is good. 11:51 to play here in the 3rd. 16-10.
That'll make it a one-possession game between the Chargers and the Jags. As we can give you a little footnote on that Jacksonville-Los Angeles game, Jacksonville has lost 18 straight games on the road. Ouch. They've also gone 3-15 in their last 18 games on the West Coast, both streaks they would love to end here this afternoon. We've got all 4 games in TV timeouts. How about a couple of notes on that Rams and Cardinals game? Matthew Stafford coming into the day with a 73% completion percentage, but also a 7 games with multiple interceptions since joining the Rams at the beginning of last year. That's the most in the NFL. Obviously, Stafford went on to win the Super Bowl with the Rams, but also led the league in interceptions last year, tied with Trevor Lawrence, the quarterback currently playing in Los Angeles against the Chargers. Waiting on the games to come back out of commercial break. Let's go to one of the, oh man, this was, I saw Rich Eisen call it on social media, an instant classic. That's what it was. The Bills and the Dolphins stood toe-to-toe. Multiple players knocked out of the game for each team. Came down to the final moments. They needed a field goal to win the game, but they had to clock it with 1 second left. And they waited until the clock hit double zeros. The ball did not get snapped in time. Coaching box, yeah. Oh, hey, aye. That's frustration right there. The Bills lose for the first time today. I mean, everybody had the Bills #1 in their power rankings for whatever that's worth. But the Bills get their first loss of the season. The Dolphins go to 3-0 with a rookie head coach, Mike McDaniel. Tua Tagovailoa was briefly knocked out of the game. There'll be some more chatter about the circumstances behind Tua being knocked down, got up, spaghetti-legged wobbly, went right into the locker room before the end of the half, came back out for the second half, and did quarterback the Dolphins to victory. He did throw 1 touchdown and had 186 yards passing for the victorious Miami Dolphins. Waiting on the games to come back out of break. 2 at the half right now, and 2 into early third quarter action. Falcons and the Seahawks. Talk about Marcus Mariota versus Geo Smith. You got a couple of cast-off quarterbacks from prior teams, both now in charge of franchises in rebuilding mode, trying to prove that they are legitimate starters. Oh yeah, while we wait, we can tell you that next Sunday, a week from today, the London games begin. The International Series continues. Minnesota and the New Orleans Saints. It's 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. So West Coast United States folks, get up early and watch some football with your coffee in the morning. We'll have that one for you next week. Now we're back to live action with TB12.
Going to start the run game here with Fournette out across the 25. If you look at the Bucs, they had a nice opening drive, led to a field goal, and then really after that they had the nice drive of the 2-minute, but they fumbled at the end of it. Now they're going to try that tempo, which, Greg, you talked about, you might see here. Try to speed it up a little. On second down, Fournette again. And Fournette be a yard short of a first down. As Byron Leftwich trying to figure it out. So obviously no Gronk. We knew that coming into the year. But you add in, if you just turned on the game, no Evans, no Godwin, no Julio Jones. Evans suspended from the fight last year. Godwin with a hamstring. And Julio Jones out with a knee. Third and short. Run it for Fournette. And good strong effort. Going to pick up the first down.
Yeah, I think this is smart. If you're Tampa, they just saw right before the half. I know it ended in the
outside. Jermichael Hasty.
6-minute drive. This makes a lot of sense here to try to get back into the similar timing and rhythm.
Packers come with a blitz. It's blocked. Brady over the middle. Incomplete, penalty flag. Tried to get it to Brate, the tight end, but Savage over him.
Pass interference, defense number 26. Ball be placed, spotted foul, and an automatic first down.
So much, but the closer he gets to the line of scrimmage is where he really makes those impact plays and can change the game.
On 2nd and 2, pass to the near side that is caught and out of bounds just short of midfield is Christian Kirk.
Right hand around it. It's right in his vision. He's going to call it.
Brady's got time coming back near side. He's got a completion. I think they're going to talk. No, he was not in bounds. Scotty Miller was the guy that was there, but could not finish the catch.
In the deep part of the field.
3rd and short, and that pass is complete. Let's see if he was down or that was completion. Now it's ruled an incomplete, or is it an incomplete pass? Christian Kirk, intended receiver, he did not
ran himself too close to the sideline.
Yeah, it was on the white. Mike Pereira tells us ball is stripped. It's loose. Green Bay's got it. Jaron Reed falls on it for the Packers, and another turnover for Tampa Bay. As Nixon, the guy who's playing for Jair Alexander, forced it. And the Buccaneers offense continues to falter.
Midfield likes his chances, but watch the hard count.
On 4th and 1, Robinson, left side, has the first down, and there he goes. 30, 20, 10, touchdown Jacksonville.
Watch how Jacksonville just seals that entire left side down. What a play call. All of these Chargers are going to get caught inside, Greg, and then there's one Charger, Asante Samuel Jr. He's got to try and deal with the pulling offensive lineman, and then James Robinson just takes it, turns it upfield,
and hits a huge home run ball on 4th down.
50 yards on the play. The extra point is perfect. 10:38 to play in the 3rd quarter, and Jacksonville has jumped to a 23-10 lead.
As James Robinson's 4th touchdown of the season, among the league leaders right now is the young running back. Well, Lamar Jackson, Devin Duvernay, he's among the leaders in touchdowns. Devin Duvernay with his 4th touchdown of 2022. And that one helps Lamar and company take care of the Patriots. Patriots gave him a 4th quarter scare, but then Mac Jones threw an interception. Mac Jones, by the way, limped off severely after throwing that interception late in the 4th quarter. Not surprisingly, New England is not offering up any information on the nature of the injury at this time. They've just said a leg injury, which appeared eminently obvious on the video there, but 37-26. The final score there. Game still in commercial break, the live games. Let's go back to this moment. Right before halftime, Eric Bieniemy and Patrick Mahomes got into a little bit of a sideline argument about the play calling before the half. Mahomes thought they could have gotten into field goal range, I believe was the case. Bieniemy trying to calm him down. The cameras come in, and so did Andy Reid to separate them. You'll see Big Red come in and say, okay, let's go in the locker room here. After the game, which was a loss by Kansas City, Patrick Mahomes talked about the confrontation.
At the end of the day, I wanted to go try to score. I mean, that's just who I am. We were in a tough situation. I believe it was like 2nd or 3rd and 20 and something like that. And probably the smart decision was to just take it. We had got the ball at a half. Let's just go to halftime. But I'm always gonna be wanting to score. And I mean, I pretty much just said, let me have a chance at it. And then he was just like, let's get back in our locker room and we'll get something going for the next half. And I guess I don't know if that's an altercation, but I mean that was the end of the conversation.
All right, back to live action in Tampa
today, and now a 14-3 lead in great field position for Aaron Rodgers. Quick throw outside. Dobbs, the rookie, who's having a nice day. That's his 7th catch, although it doesn't go very far. We were told he would play all day, and you said that's going to be such a relief on him today, and it has. But how so?
Yeah, so often for young players, we see Green Bay going fast here. You know, it just opens up their opportunities, their volume.
Rodgers coming near side to Tunya, who springs inside the 45.
Yeah, so what it does is when you're a young player and you have such a limited package, right? You come into the game and you know in the top of your head, all right, I got 3 to 5 chances. I got to make the most of them. I'm only going to play 15 snaps, say. But now all of a sudden you play 35 snaps and you got 15 chances. The ability to just play the game and let it come to you is such a relief for a young player. Of course, they want to earn Aaron Rodgers' trust. They want to earn their teammates' trust. They're trying to make every single play. You've seen it today.